And we're probably gonna see Beebo be as
If
good as
people see like all the text that I've been fucking throwing about, I honestly reckon Beebo's just gonna be like a fucking must pick, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty crazy. I think Beebo and Scrims is a strong angle. I don't think there's been a lot of changes to these three. Would I say Luna's like alternative? Probably not. Beebo, Celeste, Void, Insane. But where's your damage? Like, you need to have more damage. Like controlling, yeah, they'd be insane, but I think they need a little bit of damage. So we'll say this is like a ranked tier list. Void and Beebo actually pump for sure.
It's all burst damage though, really.
Yeah, it's like
And with the Zeph changes, like he's just gonna right click 4 times and it means nothing.
it's too slow though. It's not like burst like, because you got to build up the bombs, so that like that in and of itself is not burst. Like it'd be hard to time it. Oh, also the fact that I don't have Jhin in fucking meta is crazy, by the way. For ranked,
Unless
I don't
you're,
think.
Like baiting dashes with creep cloned bomb, then there's not much. Like they're just gonna dodge it. It's kind of sad.
Jules S tier with a bow. I don't know, with like the nerf to Abyss Specialist. I don't know. Like I don't fear Jules that much. Like, and a lot of people play Oath. Like Oath is just like, it's just kind of, I don't know. Is she S tier? Like, okay, the way that I see S tier is like characters that no matter who they're playing against can do something and do it very well. But like, that's not the case for Jewel. Like she doesn't have that because of Oath. Like a good Oath just shuts her down. Like all of these characters have very limited counters, or it's like even their best counters, it's like a matchup, skill-based matchup. So I think like particularly for the damage units, these three are the only S tiers. Just lightning strikes Oath and can break shield under 5 seconds, but you can shield bash if like a good Oath will do it. I don't know, like yeah, like I don't know. I've seen who was it? Was it? I think it was Spades and Height. We were all in 1v1s, and Height was just like Jewel couldn't do anything. Like Jewel cannot do anything against an Oath, a good Oath. So she has a counter, and a Biz Specialist nerf. That's pretty big for her as well. Oath is gonna remain like a meta staple just because there's no replacement for his shield really. Like it's just so good. And his ult is so flexible, so much agency, etc. I mean, he hasn't really changed. Same with Kingpin. These haven't. My opinions on Kingpin and Oath haven't changed despite changes. I mean, nerfs to stealth are really good and are damaging to KP, but I don't think it's enough to knock him down, just because of how unique his position is. What they just don't use shield till she dashes, or pretty much, or you'll like shield bash the predictable stuff like the spear or the pull. And then like negate the damage, and then you get card. You get refresh if you successfully parry.
On shift max, I believe.
Okay. That's the most common, right?
Not anymore.
Oh,
It's
what is it
skill
now?
max or right click max full scrims, but solos
Interesting.
can still shift.
Interesting. What is parry? So if you're holding up shields, or if you're holding up Oath shield and you like press shift, you'll like shield bash and you have an iframe on your shield, so it doesn't take any damage. And that's what bumps you into wall and stuns you. Also, I don't think Kingpin S only value is hook. Outside that, he dies to everyone. Also slam. Kingpin, like the reason that I have him S because he's like irreplaceable. Like he, like he's so good. Any good player dodges slam. That's not true. That's not true at all. A lot of KPs don't slam correctly. So like when KP slams, like they should be dashing into you. And it fucks with your movement, like side to side. It's super easy to dodge it if they don't do that, but like if you've ever seen like Mocha or Mechamech slam, like they always dash into you, and it's really hard to dodge, especially over Abyss. Like it's basically guaranteed. If you're a good KP, legit gonna say played against Mocha earlier. Let's go, Mocha my goat. I don't know, it's just what they all do, exactly what you say. The dash in to try and slam, it's like their only plan. No, like not dash in without, I mean like after they hook you, it's not just like start slam when like you get to them. They actually are dashing into you when you come into them. Like it's, I don't know how it works. I don't play KP, but like I know that that's the mechanic and it works really well. Like hook slam is like guaranteed kill over the Abyss for a good KP basically. Some exceptions like Brawl, of course. It's a big win for him, GG. Zeph is definitely S tier because like movement and damage. Zeph's damage is still insane. Like that nade needs some, I don't know. It's good. Like I don't know. I like having a Zeph, but yeah. But it's like I'm saying that's only if they hook. If the guy misses hook at 0 value to all or nothing, in my opinion. It's still polarizing character. Like everyone else in S class gives base value. KP only if hook hits. Yeah, but like think about how good that hook is, right? Like let's say like it's yeah, it's polarizing in its skill and it's like harder. But like it's kind of a similar case for Zeph. Like Zeph nade, like I don't know, the one conditional, right? And it's just so good. Like the reason that Zeph is up here is because of nade damage, and the reason that KP's up here is because of his like if he hits hook, it's insane. And there's no character that can do what KP does. Like it just gives you free picks. Like that alone is crazy. That alone is definitely crazy. But I would say like with his damage nerfs, like he might be, I don't know. I don't think there's anyone like in this column that I would prefer to have like over KP. I'd be like maybe Beebo is more appropriately put in. I don't know. It's fine. Just like Blitzcrank in League. I think as people get better, KP will get worse. But the thing is that it's different than League because it's a battle royale. And like third partying is so big, having numbers advantage is so big. Like in League, like I don't know, it's just 2 teams, right? And like there's no like most wanted mechanic, dunking isn't a thing, like those are all things that KP is really useful for. Yeah. I mean, support in League will stun gank you. His dunk is huge, but I don't know, like yeah. I see the debate for KP, but I just think that is like when he is popping off, it's too good to not be an S tier. But I don't think it's like it's not like a feels like pain S tier, right? Like it's a skilled S tier, I guess. It's not a cheap S tier. Like I would say like Brawl Ghost and Jin are all kind of no skill S tier. I mean, you could say that like maybe Ghost is not as much, just because like the reason that Ghost is so good is because of his like Q spam in late game. And it just is, I mean, he absolutely shreds damage wise, but in my opinion, S is like even from behind, if KP is super skilled, pretty good, but like Ghost, Brawls, FO things just from behind, they have giga value, and even if they miss half their kit. Yeah. I see what you mean, but like, if KP misses hook, it's not like he's useless. Like, it's not like he just blew everything. Like, if a team pushes you while your hook's on cooldown, it doesn't matter at all because like, you're not like you're relying on that hook to start fights, not to have them in general. So it's not like it's a weakness if he misses it. You know what I mean? It's just a plus if he does hit, I guess. I kind of for a long time I think I was actually thinking that Myth was S tier, and maybe she still is actually. I guess this is solo queue. Her movement's too slow. Like she doesn't have enough movement. I mean like going through walls is crazy OP, and that's so huge for setup. But like she's not self-reliant. She's really easy to punish because she can't escape. Really, like she can through walls, but like you just damage her or whatever, right? Like I don't know. Felix hard counters that, but Felix sucks anyway. She just I don't know. She can't move around the map and stay with team. Like she needs help. So it's too big. You've been maxing right click. I max Q. Q max is I think the way to go. Her Rain of Arrows is like the best zoning ability in the game, which is I think why it's so good. The dash charge on R&B is nice, but I would rather have the CDR on Q max. It's crazy. And I kind of talked about Jewel in the beginning. I mean, like she has the potential to go crazy, but unlike KP, if she misses everything, she's useless. Like if she doesn't get forced axe or she uses her shifts like without refresh, she's useless and she dies. So I don't think she's on the same tier. The Koreans love Jewel. That's interesting. I mean, she's a very mechanical character. Yeah. Void, like, depending on how they shift points for ranked and what actually, like, if high rank games actually end up being hard and not just a stomp fest where, like, you just race to kill the lobby, then I think Void will, like, end up being a character that is, I don't know, a bit better option. I mean, like his stun's strong, his ult's really good, his bomb, like, in combination with a couple things is good, but there's too many conditionals for him to be better than where he is currently. I would actually put him, like bottom of the alternatives or the A tier. I feel like it's just team deathmatch on the hallway. Oh, I mean, everybody, like, you have low elo players mixed with high elo, like, it's going to be, yeah. I'm hoping that after a couple months things will stabilize. The high ranks will be super competitive and end up like being maybe like actual macro practice, because there's no good macro yet, really, except for scrims, right? I think Shiv is way better, by the way. I mean, I kind of had her in niche counter for a while, but I think she's right below Jewel. I think all the DPS characters are really strong, except we all know who. I mean, they're all really strong for ranked, I should say. Just ranked. Aluna, same thing, just plays F now, play Beebo too. Like, there's a much higher skill ceiling on both of these characters than there is for Aluna. I just think time is way better spent. Felix needs to be tankier and just do less damage. I mean, some people think that he needs to do more damage. I mean, like, I could see that. He definitely doesn't need to do less. I don't know where that comment came from. But yeah, people do need him more ASAP. Evan, I agree. That's why everybody's grinding right now. Like, Felix he needs the exact opposite of what I just said. Sorry. He needs less shield and more damage. That's what he needs. Yeah. I don't know how I got that mixed up, but yeah, definitely needs more damage. Hudson. So the same shit a few days back. True. Wait, about you talking about Felix or about MMR? Oh yeah, Felix. Yeah. He's supposed to be tank. I think more shield, same damage, TBH. But like, I don't know. I would rather him, like, he's a dive comp. Like, go in, do a bunch of damage, and either die or just fucking stomp. Like, right now he's like this really annoying shit where it's just tanky, but like he doesn't really fry you. He just can't. I don't know. I would prefer if he had more damage but less health. I mean, Brawl definitely should not be the highest health in the game. Definitely not. Hudson obviously is total shitter. Yeah, dude, full tank Oath is kind of crazy, actually, by the way. It's a little mad. Little OP, I think. But, yeah, the Huddy, bro, my poor boy, bro. He... a little, I think they should make his, like, I don't even know. Like, you can't do much to Hudson, I think. Like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about that character. I'm glad that he's not in meta. It's been a month without him, and it's been a really good month. So let's keep him. Let's keep him here. I think it's good. He needs a bit of a rework. I would agree. I don't think all of his. I don't think his full kit needs to be damage focused or execute. Like it doesn't. I like his zoning. Like he should be a zoning character. His ult doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I don't know. And then we have Shrike, which is, like, irrefutably the worst character in the game. Your dash takes a quarter second to actually activate after you press it. Maybe I don't know. It's so miserable to play this character in Battle Royale because, like, there's no winning. Like, your movement kind of sucks. Your cooldown on your shift is insane, so you have to run like Tech Blade CDR. But with new items, like she actually there's a lot more potential there. I think like Mana Last Stand or Tech Last Stand will be really, really good. Tech Last Stand in particular, because like you kind of need Mind Blade, otherwise you're gonna have to pop pots anyway. But I she has 3.5 abilities if you counter passive. Like you have your passive, your RMB, and your dash. And then like your dash sucks and your R is half an ability. Like her R is so garbage. Her Q is like you can play without her Q. Like the new max strategy, the new leveling strategy with Shrike. And I'll make a Shrike guide, an updated Shrike guide, but the new leveling strat is like RMB, shift, RMB, R, RMB max, and then Q. And then R, Q again. The anti-heal is huge. I think it's okay. Like, it's only huge if you're maxing Q, which you shouldn't do, I think. It's just, 4 seconds of anti-heal is nice, but like you can still pop potions during that time. And I don't know. And I've never made an insane anti-heal play. I never have. And I don't see it, man. I don't see it. Like it just doesn't fit her. Oh, you're trolling? Ah, I see. You baited me actually. Some people really do preach it. It's kind of crazy. It does not belong on her. Like she needs help doing damage, bro. Like she needs like movement or something. Like she does not need fucking a scout that does nothing. Like unless, and this is the change that I proposed, I want the Q to extend her FOV like as a passive. You anti-healed the whole team, GG. Bro, it's kind of hard to miss, honestly. I mean, it's a big anti-heal, but like, just put it on a support, and you can't even push off of it. By the way, because if you shift into a team, if you don't kill somebody, you don't have a dash. Like, so you're just inting. Like, I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense, dude. Like you anti-heal them, great. So now they're gonna all back up and heal. Okay, so how are you gonna do anything? Well, you gotta shift in. Okay, well now I don't have a dash to get out if something goes wrong. Like, it just doesn't, like, it doesn't compute, bro. And then, like, it doesn't help that her R also has a max, like, wall pen. So if you're trying to go through 3 walls, like, it's gonna stop on the 3rd wall or something. Like, it's so annoying. The best part about that R is the fact that it doesn't have the damage reduction up close, by the way. And it also gets blocked by Celeste Wall and Oath Shield, which like for a 45-second dog shit ult, like it feels great, right? You can almost never use dash in game without good reason. Like pretty much. I mean, you just have to be locked in and shift auto kill, that's it. But if you dash in a bad play, exactly, you're just dead. It's so ass. And like you also can't use it reactively because it takes a quarter second to activate. So like your entire you have to have observation hockey to play Shrike, dude. Like because you have to dash everything preemptively. It's so yeah, the dash is so cringe. It's so cringe. Like, I don't care about the grounding, dude. Like, let me just fucking instant dash. God, I don't know. But, I've ranted about Shrek so many times now, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. This will be the tier list. I think I feel pretty good about these placements. Yeah.